morning, YouTube fam. It is Monday, July 10th, and I just got ready. I'm actually about to go to work. I realized I haven't done a sort of weekday in the life or workday in the life vlog in a while. I've had a lot of weekends in the life and, you know, traveling to BookCon and the cruise and just not my normal daily routine. So I wanted to go ahead and pick up the camera today and bring it around with me. I will try to get as much footage as possible when I'm at work, but when I am there, I tend to have a lot of meetings, a lot of phone calls. There's some confidential stuff going on with, you know, the accounts and the customers that I'm dealing with. So that does make it somewhat difficult to film while I'm there, especially if things do get really busy, but I will do my best. So I wanted to just take you around on my weekday slash workday in the life. So that is what we are going to be doing today. It is currently 7:20 right now. I'm about to change out of my robe into my professional work attire, and then I'm gonna get on the road and head over to the Woodlands area, which is where the office is. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, I'm in my car. It's 7:40 now. I'm actually having to jump Jonathan's vehicle. He's working on that. I think the battery, I don't know, the battery drained or something. So we're doing that right now, and then I'm gonna head to work. But today is actually the launch of my webinar series, Hustle Smarter, Not Harder. So I know you guys will be seeing this on Thursday, and I'm filming this on Monday, but it did go live on Monday, or it's going live today. So that's why I'm in such a good mood and why I'm so excited. I do wish, of course, that I didn't have to go into the office, but I'm going to make the best of it and get a lot done. I have a customer meeting this afternoon around lunchtime, so I'm hoping after that I'll be able to just drive back to my house, and then this evening for dinner, maybe Jonathan and I will go out, we'll celebrate with a glass of wine or champagne or just something to kind of toast to this webinar launching. I am just super excited, and yeah, I'm just really excited to see where it goes and how much you guys like it. But it looks like his car just started, so I guess he doesn't need me anymore now that his car's working. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, put my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. Okay, so this is the longest line of my whole life. I don't know if you guys can see this, but that building way over there, way up there on the left is where Starbucks is. So we are sitting in quite the line right now. It is 8:20, and I just wanted to chat real fast because I just finished listening to a podcast. So I live 40 to 45 minutes, sometimes 50 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic, away from work. So I find in the car, sometimes I like to listen to music, but a lot of the time I feel like podcasts are just more, it's just better for me because I get really engrossed in what they're talking about. It makes the time go by faster, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm at work, or oh, I'm at home. So podcasts have become a huge thing. There are two podcasts that I listen to religiously. The first one is Style Your Mind by Kara Alwaleba. I've talked about her before. I own all of her books. I own her workbook. And then the other one is the Female Entrepreneur Association with Carrie Green. So that's the other one that I listen to religiously. And I just finished listening to one of Kara's podcasts, and you can just search Style Your Mind on your little podcast app. And it was episode 27 with Caroline Bergman, and she's the founder of the Caroline Doll and also Posh PR. But I really loved the topic of the podcast today because they talked about the reality of being a girl boss or being a lady boss, what it's really like behind the scenes. And one of the things they talked about was giving yourself grace, especially when you are an entrepreneur and a business owner. And I found lately this is something I've been struggling with because I feel like I have, 30 things on my to-do list every single day, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And I feel like if I don't get all of those things done, then, I'm not a successful business owner. I'm not a successful author. I'm not a successful YouTuber. I'm really, really hard on myself, and I'm my own worst critic. I'm the boss of myself and this business, which is great, but it also means that I'm really, really hard on myself. So if you're kind of in that same space where you feel like you're doing a lot, but you're still giving yourself a hard time and you're not really celebrating the little things and giving yourself that grace where, you know, if you don't get to that Instagram post, or you don't get to that email today, or you don't get to something that you wanted to do today, having the grace and giving yourself that grace to say, it's okay, it can wait, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, it's not the end of the world. And I love how Caroline said this in the podcast. She's like, is my business really going to suffer because I didn't post that one Instagram post? And the answer is no, because you build a brand, you build something that people are attracted to and want to invest in, and that they're interested in, and they're going to keep coming back. And as long as you do the best you can every single day to serve your clients, grow your business, or even just to organize your thoughts, or to have a self-care day because you feel like you're literally going to go insane because you've been doing so much and you haven't been taking care of yourself. We have to give ourselves grace and realize that we are successful, and that even if you don't do all the things on your to-do list, you're still successful, you're still making progress, you are doing the absolute best that you can, and that's all that you can do. So that's kind of the little tidbit I wanted to share this morning. I just felt really inspired after listening to this podcast, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I highly recommend you add Style Your Mind, the podcast, to your podcast list. And all of the podcasts are really incredible, so I highly recommend listening to all of them. But this one, episode 27 with Caroline Bergman, I feel like it just really resonated with me today, and so I wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys, because I know in these vlogs I kind of give my, you know, just some wisdom or some advice or kind of what I'm thinking about and all of that good stuff. So if you're having trouble giving yourself grace and you're feeling frustrated or stressed out, or like you just have so much on your plate, just take a deep breath and ask yourself, does this really need to be done today? Is my business or whatever it is you're working on going to fail if I don't do this today? And if the answer is no, then do it tomorrow or do it the next day. It will get done because you'll make sure it gets done. It just, we don't have to do everything all the time, every day. Okay, I have moved not as fast. Starbucks is a little slow this morning. I'm like, come on guys, I need to get to work. But it's been a hot minute since I have had a green tea. So that is what I'm going to order. And then luckily the office is just right across the street. So I'll just pop over there and get started on my day.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get for you?
Hi there, can I get a venti iced green tea with just 1 pump of the cane sugar?
Anything else for you?
That's all.
Okay, that'll be $2.98.
Thank you. Alrighty, just finished the lunch with one of my customers. Now I'm back in my car. You send some emails, do some follow-up stuff, price quotes, things like that. And then after that, I will be able to drive home. So I am really exhausted for a Monday. I'm just trying to keep my energy up. I'm probably gonna have to go to Starbucks again. But yeah, overall, it's been a decent day so far. So let's keep it rolling. Just made it home. I am exhausted and I just want to get out of these clothes. I just want to put pajamas on. All right, so I am changed. I am in my pajamas now. It feels really nice to be home, and it feels nice to be home. I feel like I was driving around a lot of today, but I was able to come home a little bit earlier today. Wanted to take a half day just because I did my work stuff this morning, and I just feel like, I don't know, I just wanted to come home because it's the launch day for Hustle Smarter, Not Harder. And I just have a lot of thoughts, and I want to make sure that everything is squared away and all ready to go. So it is, yep, it is 1:15 right now. So we're getting really close. We're in that, you know, that 45-minute range until this launches. So I'm going to work on some stuff, make sure that everything is squared away and exactly how it needs to be. And then, I don't know, probably just try to work on something else or do something to get my mind off of things so that I don't freak out. I feel like I'm just really anxious really excited. I'm so excited to roll this out and see what you guys think of it and get your feedback and your testimonials. I worked really, really hard on this and I'm very proud of it. I feel like it's another little one of my babies. I have my book babies and this is my project baby. So yeah, just super excited to launch this and roll it out and see what you guys think. Also, the weather seems to have taken a really dramatic turn. It was super sunny when I was driving home and now it's storming and raining, but I'm okay with that because it hasn't rained here in a while. I almost forgot to mention that I also did take the plunge and I decided to join Camp NaNoWriMo because I'm planning on writing 50,000 words of the second book in the Shadow Crown series this month anyway. So I was like, why not just go ahead and sign up for Camp Nano? I'm writing anyway and I might as well do it with some other people. So it's my first time doing this. I really like the whole camper aspect and how you can have your own cabin and you have your kind of writing buddies in your cabin and you motivate each other and cheer each other on. So that's really cool. I did post something on Twitter. I think since I'm filming this Monday, it was Sunday night is when I posted on Twitter, and I'll leave that right here. But I did mention that I created my own private cabin and that if you wanted to be invited to send me a direct message or tweet me your Camp Nano username and I would send you the invite. I think we're at about, I want to say 8 or 9 people as of right now. So by the time you guys see this, the cabin may be full because you can only have 20 people, including myself. So I can only invite 19 people. So we're almost to kind of that halfway point. And I am waiting for some people to get back to me on Twitter with their Camp Nano username. So by the time you see this, the cabin might already be full. And I'm sorry about that, but just in case it's not, find me on Twitter or email me your Camp Nano username and I will definitely add you to our private cabin so we can all write together and meet our word count goals for the month of July. Okay, now I'm going to get back to my computer and just making sure everything is ready for Hustle Smarter, Not Harder. Okay, so we are officially 10 minutes out. It is 1:50 p.m. here in Texas, and we are 10 minutes away from launching the Hustle Smarter, Not Harder webinar series. My heart is beating so fast right now, knowing that this is, I don't know, it's coming up so soon. It's all happening so fast. I feel like this morning and this day, it's all just flown by and it's going by so fast. So I'm just trying to kind of be in the moment, kind of cherish and savor these last 10 minutes. I'm so excited to basically press the go live button or the launch button. Really all it is updating the button on my website with the proper link to take everyone to the registration page for the webinar. So everything else is done. I've double and triple and quadruple checked it. Everything seems to be working. All the links are working. So that's just the last link that I need to update, and I will do that probably at 1:58 p.m. just to make sure it saves it and publishes it and it goes live when it's supposed to. So yeah, it's just so crazy. It's so crazy. So I guess I can give you a little sneak peek behind the scenes. So the website creator or platform I use is Wix. So this is for That Smart Hustle. Okay, so here it is when I can edit it. So all I need to do is in this little webinar area, this button right here, where it says change text, I just add the link right here. So once I do that and then press save and publish up at the top here, then it will officially be live. And that's all it takes to launch this webinar series. All right, it says 1:55 and I'm sitting here with this box saying my changes were saved. And all I have to do is press this publish now button. So I'm literally just sitting here counting down. It's officially live. Alrighty, so it just went live. It is 2 p.m. and the webinar is up and ready to go, and it is officially launch. So that just feels really awesome, really exciting. I feel like I want to go get ice cream or some kind of dessert or just something to celebrate this. So I hope you guys really love it as much as I do. And again, I would love to hear your feedback. So please email info@thatsmarthustle.com if you do sign up for the webinars and you take them and you'd like to give feedback or write a testimonial. I would love to hear from you. Again, that email is info@thatsmarthustle.com. So this is our old light. For some reason, the builders put just this one light fixture in this huge kitchen. So we got this fun little thing that we are going to install. So excited to see what it's gonna look like. Here it is, the new light fixture. Jonathan did such a good job. Looks so much better and adds so much more dimension to our kitchens. You want me to turn it on? Whoa, that's really something. Look at that. Oh, that looks awesome. I love it. So cool. We just finished putting up these light fixtures. Obviously, we have to paint that. We had a really ugly light fixture that came with the house, but it looks so much better. Our entryway does. And then moving into the kitchen, we have that fixture, and then we just put this one, the same one from the front, in our kitchen. And Jonathan worked real hard on the wall. So it's a brick wall. He ran out of paper right here, so just have to order that and finish it. But I'm loving this little nook that he's created for himself. All right, so it is really late now. It is 11 o'clock in the evening, and I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who signed up for the Hustle Smarter, Not Harder webinar series. This launch has been by far the best launch that I've ever had, especially it being just day one. And I'm just so blown away by how many of you signed up and are, you know, getting back to me with your feedback and tweeting at me and letting me know how much you're enjoying the program and how much it's helping you and how much you appreciate it. So I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I cannot wait to see where this webinar program goes and hear back from more of you as more of you sign up. So just thank you so much to all of you. You guys are seriously amazing, and it just feels really good to have such a successful launch. I'm really proud of it, and I just hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I enjoyed creating it. So with that being said, it is pretty late and I have to go into the office for a full day tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. But in case you did not get a chance to sign up today, you can still do that at thatsmarthustle.com. And make sure you do it soon, because the discounted rate will only be available for a limited time, and there are a limited number of spots and sessions. So again, the website is thatsmarthustle.com, and you just scroll down to the webinar section and click on the sign up button. I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up to support my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.